MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, Truist Park. Tonight, a battle of two first-place squads between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Atlanta Braves. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and I'll turn to you, Dan, as we discuss the high-level pitching matchup we've got in store for this one.
Two different kinds of pitchers, and just goes to show you there's more than one way to skin a cat. Right-hander, big power arm. You're going to see a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts. On the other side, this crafty left-hander, he'll make you put the ball in play. So two different ways to go about it, but both guys top quality starters.
It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Warren Spahn gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
And the first pitch of the game is taken for ball one as we're underway tonight from Truist Park. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty well.
Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Now here's the first offering. Tommy Edmond stands in as he looks at ball one here. 73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that. The 1-0. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
2 strikes.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Now to the plate, Michael Lee. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Edmond stands at first with 1 out. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
The 2-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
That is cool. The first baseman, number 6, Dan Musial.
Digging in will be Stan Musial. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. who have base runner aboard in the top of the first. And it's 1-1 to stand the man. The 1-1. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And over to third now is the runner.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
Men on third with 2 down. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Chopper to short. There to take it is Chipper. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals, and now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Seth Hargrove will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Man, this guy was really rock solid in his last one. 8 solid innings in his last start to pick up the win. We'll see if he can keep it going and make it 2 really good starts in a row.
Stepping up is Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Ozzie.
Here's the pitch.
At the ball.
And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Standing in now, Eddie Matthews. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 287 the average coming in. A dozen home runs and 36 RBIs. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Two-0 count. The pitch finds the zone. Strike 1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
2-2.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Two pitches fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Carlson will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the right
And
fielder.
time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Nope, that's inside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Braves. Still no score. And now, Nolan Arenado. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado. The 2-2.
3-2.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
At the plate now, Yadier Molina. Into center field, line drive base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing the hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued 0-0.
Into the box now, Dylan Carlson. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. And they're runners at the corners now. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Runners are at first and third with none out. Two and one.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. The only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Albies brings it in to second for one. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
Batting in, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. He's set. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Throw over to first. And a dive, but he's back. Carlson, base runner at first with one out. Swing and a miss. Couldn't get extended on the screwball, and it's 1-2. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Seth Hargrove.
So next to bat will be Seth Hargrove. First pitch on the way.
1-0.
We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. A ball and a strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. On now to the bottom of the second. The Cardinals lead it 1-0. Stepping in, Chipper Jones. Power a big part of this game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race.
I know it's still early in the season, but I expect him to keep up this pace with the power numbers. He's got immense power in that bat.
First pitch on the way.
Ball, that's inside.
Here it comes, 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summerskill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Road. The more that I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner. Give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Taken that time by Chipper as the count draws even at 2-2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he can finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
To the plate now, Andrew Jones. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 289 is the average coming in. 10 home runs and 30 RBIs. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 261 the average coming into action here. 8 home runs and 34 driven in. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Braves nothing.
Welcome back to Truist Park, home of the Braves, who have proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into this game, they rank among the best teams in the league in strikeouts and hits allowed, which is no doubt an indication that they have a lot of depth on this staff. One member of the coaching staff reiterated that most teams realistically have only 2 or 3 dominant arms, if that. But we're extremely fortunate. We've got so many talented guys that we're really confident in throwing out there in just about any situation. Matt?
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Ozzie Smith.
First delivery to him. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
The batter number 19, second baseman, Tommy.
That brings in Tommy Edmond. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
Smith aboard here at first with nobody out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Okay.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. The 3-2 one more time. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And it's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
At the plate, Michael Lee. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 home. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No outs, nobody on. And here's a screwball that misses that time. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Here's the 2-1 home. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Now a move over to first, and he's back in standing. So now to the plate, Stan Musial. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
One down with a runner at second, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. First offering on its way. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
And a
curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And that one yanked just foul. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And not in time as the run scores.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier.
In now, Yadier Molina. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will land untouched. He collected a base hit his first time up. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in a game and then mount a comeback.
And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Outside, that's a ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Next to dig in, Dylan Carlson, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. As a look, now the pitch. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Three runs already home here. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. Right to him. 1 there. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Braves nothing. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Now here's the first offering. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Ozuna was once employed by the team he's trying to beat in this one. He was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here. But then once the game starts, it's all business. The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Ozuna is retired, and there's 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. And now here is William Contreras. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here's the first pitch to him. tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
The pitcher, Warren.
Next, it'll be Warren Spahn. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch of the AB on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Into center field. Line drive base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Well, maybe he can take one positive from this right here with that huge base hit. I got to be honest, I wasn't even expecting him to go to the on-deck circle. The way he's been throwing the ball, scuffling a little bit, I thought maybe manager would pinch hit for him. But not so. But at least he's got the knock to fall back on.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch on its way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Now the 1-0. Taken, strike one, outside corner. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
2-2 now.
Here now the 2-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home, and it's fouled away. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Another full count pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him. Braves strand one. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping in once again is Harrison Bader. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Harrison.
First pitch on the way. In the air, down the line in left. Ozuna is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Seth Hargrove.
Now into the box, Seth Hargrove. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. And now the first pitch. And he swings right over the top of this one. 0-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Albies picks it up. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Now to the plate, here is Ozzie Smith, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Hey, swinging from the right side against left-handed pitching has been an area of concern for this guy so far this season. And his numbers aren't very pretty in those matchups.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Four runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
2-0 pitch on the way.
Yep, that ball went out.
Tommy Edmond would be next. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Now at the plate is Tommy Edmond, man at first after the 2-out walk.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Here's a look over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Smith leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Throw over to first. Runner back safely.
He's going.
He's going. Now the pitch. Runner goes for second. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Braves nothing. Now at the plate, here is Eddie Matthews. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
High in the air out to center field. Bader is in his tracks now. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Hank Aaron.
Into the box, Hank Aaron. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Fastball called for strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Boy, this guy has
number
really
10.
good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Stepping in now, Chipper Jones. Out in front of it, strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Now he sends a high, deep drive toward the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Taken that time by Chipper as the count draws even at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Andrew Jones would be next if they can keep this inning alive. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down 4-0. So stepping in is Michael Lee, singled in his last at-bat.
Michael Lee.
First pitch of the AB now. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Contreras recovers. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Stan Musial, grounded out in his last at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah. This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
The windup and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first two pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And this is taken in for the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Now here's the first offering.
That's out.
The 1-0 home. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Albies scoops it up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They lead it 4-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The center fielder, Andrew Jones.
First offering on its way. Andrew Jones is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. So now into the box is Freddie Freeman, struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The 1-0. Right side, hit hard. Fielded cleanly. Throw on the first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Two gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th. And that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. First pitch on the way. Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
They're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
batter will be William Contreras. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Two out, nobody on. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Braves 1. Chris Martin takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 55, Chris Martin.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Yadier Molina. They'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
Number 4, Yadier Molina.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Freeman is over to take a look. The 0-1 delivery.
Nope.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1. Taken, strike 2.
2-2 the count.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The left fielder.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Dylan Carlson. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot to third. Scooped up. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
At the plate now is Harrison Bader. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 2. From the stretch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they lead it 4-1. David Justice is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Number 23, David.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shakes out.
And now a check swing, but did he go around is the question. No, he did not, says Carl Dixon down at third base. It's ball 1. The 1-1. To 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And that's swung on and missed. So good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's 1 away.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A 1 pitch on its way. And he misses with it, 1-1. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
2-2.
Sinker, 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Popped up, and that's going to land foul. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him, and that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box now, Eddie Matthews. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0 is in off the plate. Three and 0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. A.J. Minter is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 33, A.J. Minter.
Mark McGuire is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
McGuire.
from the stretch. Here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 9 homers and an even 40 RBIs. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roy. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
Into the box, Ozzie Smith. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Comes set, now the pitch.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing. McGuire on at first, nobody out. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Jones comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
The batter, number 19, second baseman, Tommy Edmond.
Tommy Edmond will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Set and the pitch. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Back in standing. Runners on first with 1 down. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Now a throw over to first, and he's back easily. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses above the zone for a ball. Now the 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. At the plate, Michael Lee.
Count
And a
1-0.
pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. The 1-0. Misses. Ball two.
No strikes.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. We're in the seventh now. 4-1 our score to this point. Two and one to count. Two and two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Cards leave one as they hold on to a 4-1 lead.
Contreras.
Daniel Ponce de Leon will come
Now
on in
pitching
relief
for
here and
St. Louis.
appear in game number
Number
25
32.
on the year so far. Last half of the seventh here, and up
Ready to go.
steps
For the
Hank
Braves.
Aaron.
The right fielder. Hey.
First delivery to him. And she'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game
Now
today,
batting,
Dan? That was his
shortstop,
third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Outside,
Chipper
that's
Jones is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
That's
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too high.
3-0
And
the
it's 3-0. Into the windup and the pitch. 3-1.
Down to 3-1.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
He loses him on ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy.
The center
He's
fielder,
capable of
number
taking
25.
deep every time he digs in, so
Andrew
it's not the worst thing in the world to
Jones.
work around him if you can.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Andrew Jones. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Ball
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. Runner at first here, one man out. Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Now the 2-0 home.
Ball that's out.
Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. Runners on first with one down. 3-1.
Count 3-1.
He's probably frustrated with himself now after swinging at what should have been ball four. Time for a deep breath.
Here's the 3-1. He likely had ball four that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. On the ground to second base. This could be two. To second for one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Braves go down without a whimper here. They trail it 4-1. Shane Green has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 19, Shane Green.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Stan Musial. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate, 0 for 3. Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike one.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball. The 1-2.
Nope, that's a ball. I got the count 2-2.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Now the pitch. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up. And no one will get this one. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Ozuna comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Next, it'll be Yadier Molina. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
The 1-0 delivery. Popped him up. Contreras is under it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they lead it 4-1. Giovanni Gallegos is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 66, Giovanni Gallegos.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey! Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Count even now at 1-1. Very high, 2-1. Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Next to stand in is William Contreras, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First offering. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Lee is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Roberto Ozuna will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Alex Jackson is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. All set to start the 9th in this one, and coming forward is the switch hitting outfielder Dylan Carlson. First pitch on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Pitch on the way.
Ball, that's down.
Three and two, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. He's set. Here it comes. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Ozuna has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone. Boyd, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-1. Fouled away. Carlson gets his lead at first, nobody out. On the ground is short. This could be 2. He's got it. Over to Albies. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
No real chance from a roll 2 that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
Tyler O'Neill will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Cardinals, number 27, Tyler O'Neill.
Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. To the plate now, Ozzie Smith. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. pause. Now the pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taken.
Now a throw over and the runner back. To 2-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Payoff pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The next 3-2. Swing and a liner. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. One left for the Cardinals as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Bruce Sutter takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 42, Bruce Sutter.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Alex Jackson. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Splitter, 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's working full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Albies. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First offering on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
Up next, Eddie Matthews. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Final strike for the Braves. Hit hard on the ground to first. Step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Cardinals took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Seth Hargrove hangs win number 11 on his line as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Bruce Sutter earns the save out of the bullpen, his 20th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For Atlanta, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Truist Park, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.